Update. I'm Nick Walker alongside Vivian Brown, and we are watching a tropical storm getting ready to make landfall here in northern Mexico and affecting southern Texas with rainfall and also possible beach erosion, some coastal flooding, and maybe even some tornadoes. Often we see that with landfalling tropical storms and hurricanes. That possibility does exist. With 60-mile-an-hour winds in the middle, the winds aren't going to last too much longer as a problem once it makes landfall. Nevertheless, has a little bit of time here before landfall to strengthen just a little bit, and that's why we have hurricane watches toward the north and toward the south as well. So there is Hermine. Lots of rainfall associated with this, and we're going to see a lot more where that came from. Not only just here in northern Mexico, but eventually farther toward the north into Texas and along southeastern Texas as well. There are the hurricane warnings. Baffin Bay southward into the Mexican coastline, and tropical storm force winds could affect a widespread area here. We have tropical storm warnings from Port O'Connor, Texas, all the way southward to La Cruz, Mexico. But the wind, again, is only going to be for a short amount of time. Then we've got to deal with the rainfall. Flood watches are up for much of central Texas as we anticipate seeing heavy rain moving up the Rio Grande Valley into central and portions of western Texas, and even on up into Oklahoma. By the time we get into to late week, we could very well see some flooding rainfall there, even after Hermine is no longer a tropical storm, but just a remnant area of low pressure. As you can see, the winds expected to decrease all along the way. So that's Hermine. Landfall sometime tonight here along the northern coast of Mexico. Looking out into the Atlantic, it's fairly clear with the exception of a couple of things. More tropical waves moving off the coast of Africa that bear watching. It's that time of year, of course, when we continue to see threats coming off of Africa. And then we have this little system here. What's this? Well, this is actually the remnants of what was Gaston. Remember Gaston? It could actually reform, re-energize into a tropical storm again, but right now it's not even a tropical depression. Nevertheless, the Air Force hurricane hunters are going to be flying into this system, including our own Nicole Mitchell, on-camera meteorologist, and Captain here, meteorologist with the hurricane hunters, to see if there is perhaps a circulation beginning to develop. More on that later. Baby?
And speaking of